Hello, everybody. My name is Mahaya Abdul Kawi. I'm the founder of the Accountability Party for Human Rights. I'm the host of this platform, Accountability Shorts, as well as the Who's Accountable podcast. These shorts are a way, an opportunity for me to have little quick moments to talk about different principles and morale and characteristic traits that truly that those who are on a mission for the higher power should embody, especially if they are on that mission for the higher power to spread good, spread positivity in the world. It's important that these topics are brought up, and I'm not the only one speaking on them, but as somebody that is leading a political vanguard organization that is actively working to come up with new ideas so that we can provide services and resources for the working class people across this country, it is important that I discuss these things. So for this one, I would like to just talk about a process that I think is important for every human being to go through if they want to hold themselves accountable for the goals and for the ambitions and the passions that they say that they want to be about. The first, so I call it the 3A, the triple A's: awareness, acceptance, adaptability. The first one, awareness, you have to become aware of your surroundings. You have to become aware of who you are as a person, as a human being. You have to become aware of your traumas, everything that makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, anxious, regretful. Become aware of what's going on to your neighbor, to your community, to your state, to your country, to the world. And then once you become aware of these things, you have to accept them. Accept that reality is suffering, that reality is harsh, reality is mean, and it's not fair to anybody, no matter how much our cultural influences, political influences try to paint. It's not fair. You have to accept that you have faults. You have to accept that as a human being, you will stumble a lot on any path you go through. You will make a lot of mistakes, but you're also capable of achieving more when you know you set your mind, your heart, and your body towards it. Accept that it will be a struggle. And once you're able to accept everything that you're aware of, it's only then, and this is where a lot of people stumble in this 3-step process, where they get the awareness, but then they don't accept. And of course, Uncle Sam and capitalism, the corporations that operate right now, they don't want us to accept these truths. They want us to constantly be in a very numb state of mind, because if you're in a numb state of mind, if you're fearful, you're easier to control. So why would they want you to accept this? Because it's only then that once you accept what you become aware of, you will adapt. As a species on this planet, it is in your DNA to adapt. It's been proven throughout history many, many times. It's not even, you can prove it through science and through history. And then once you adapt, that is how you evolve. Physically, humans, we may evolve physically in 100 years or so. We may have new things to our bodies because of cell phone radiation or the way the water is, stuff like that. But we've reached our potential physically. So now the only evolution that we can do is one of the mind and one of the soul. And right now, because it is a spiritual war that is happening in modern society, it's important that we have people evolve within their soul, within their heart, and as well as their mind. The awareness helps the mind, but the adapting, the acceptance, which leads into adaptation, that's internal. And for young men and women for women and men who are older, doesn't matter what age group, what background you fall in. We live in a time that we need more people, and not everybody is going to do this. That's also accepting that part of awareness where you understand that everybody has a role. So not everybody's meant to go through this process. But for those who are, and you know who you are, everybody knows their purpose, everybody knows their mission. Once you know who you are, you have to follow this process because you do have a higher calling. Whether you want to stay there alive right now, the world needs you right now. It needs structure, it needs fluidity, it needs the balance of chaos and control and feminine and masculinity. Because that is the only way that we can cure the ego, the corruption that is plaguing our modern human society. Inshallah.